What's up, you guys? My name is Zack Wagoner, and today I'm going to take you through a TRX plus a strength band workout. Now, for today's workout, you're obviously going to need your TRX suspension trainer, but you're also going to need a couple of bands. I suggest if you're using the TRX bands, you get your green extra light band, and then you're either working with your yellow extra light band or just your orange light band. Now, if you're a little bit stronger and you got a medium band, feel free to bust that one out. But I do advise a little bit lighter for this warm-up band or for the band we're going to be using this stuff with, and then a little bit thicker for the other one. All right? So for today's workout, we've got 45 minutes, so we're going to go through 3 blocks of work. The first block is what I call movement prep. We're still going to work out, but we're going to do movements that are going to prep us for that second and third block. Okay, we're going to do 4 exercises. We're going to do those 3 times through. Your second block, we're going to do 3 exercises, a little bit more focus on conditioning in that round, and also using the band to make our exercises a little bit more challenging and to give us a little bit more feedback in our environment. We're going to go through that round 4 times in a row, and again, we're going to get that conditioning and that heart rate up in that block. Now, your third and final round is going to be a 5-minute AMRAP. I'll show you what those movements are going to be there, and you better believe we're going to have some fun. So if you got a playlist at home, hit play. Make sure you got your water bottle close by, maybe even a towel. We're going to start with some jumping jacks here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work. Whew. Now, as we're working on this jumping jack set, what we're trying to do is we're trying to just scan our body and see where we might feel tight, tender, or sore. I always like to check my elbows and my shoulders first as I'm hitting these jumping jacks. Then I bring my awareness into my midsection. How does my ribs feel? Am I able to breathe? How about my shoulder blades? Went backwards on those jumping jacks. And lastly, what about those feet? What about those legs? Are they feeling good? Are they feeling heavy? All right, let's explore a little bit more with a runner stretch in 3, 2, and 1. All right. I want you to plant your feet so they're shoulder width apart. Hinge back at your hips to feel a nice stretch in the hamstring. Plant the hands and then walk those hands forward. Once we find ourselves in a plank with the wrist under the shoulders, press the hips back and up in the air for a downward dog. Pedal one heel, pedal the opposite heel. Pull yourself back to a plank. Step your left foot up next to that left palm. Inhale, left arm rotates up. Exhale, forearm comes down. Circle out that hip, big circle, circle out the hip, other direction. Hand comes down, step the foot back, downward dog. Pedal out the heel, pedal out the heel. One more time each side. Pull back to that plank, step that right foot up. Inhale, right arm rotates up. Exhale, forearm comes to the floor, and then we circle those hips. One big circle one way, one big circle the other way. Hand gets planted. Once again, we'll step back, downward dog. Again, pedal, pedal. One more time through that. Plank, step the left foot, reach the left arm, forearm back to the floor, bigger circle one way, bigger circle the other way, and step it back again. Downward dog, pedal, pedal, plank position, right foot up, right arm up, right arm down, big circle once, big circle the other way. Plant the hands, step the foot back, knees straight, walk those hands back to those feet. Hinge those hips up. Let's grab our suspension trainer for some squat to rows. Hands are going to start right next to my chest. I'm going to take my feet 1 or 2 steps forward. Extend the arms all the way out. Squat the hips down. Squeeze the glutes up. Drive the elbows back. Extend out. Squat down. Squeeze up. Drive elbows back. Still got about 20 seconds left here as we're hitting these rows and these squats. We're starting to think about creating tension in the legs when we come up from the squat, creating tension in the back and the arms as we come into that row. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to face away from the anchor point now, forward lunge with rotation. So I start standing with my arms straight out in front of my chest, step with the right, reach my right arm back, knee drops back down. Again, forward lunge with some rotation. I'm rotating and looking over my front shoulder as I take that big step forward. Elbows are staying straight. And the last thing I'm doing is I'm thinking about managing my hips, meaning I'm not letting my lower arch. I'm making sure that I'm tucking my hips, my back knees dropping straight down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're still facing away from the anchor point for what's called a wall slide. So I'm going to walk forward until my arms are forced straight up over my head. My feet are under my hips are under my shoulders are under my wrist. Press forward, pull those elbows down. Inhale, reach up. Pull down. Inhale, reach up. Good. Pull down. Inhale, reach up. The whole time I'm pulling my arms up and down, I'm pushing forward into my handles, getting a nice big stretch in my chest, getting my shoulders a little bit of mobility. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me one more big reach up and elbow straight, arms down, and let's walk it back. All right. So, as I said in the beginning, we've got 3 rounds of work we're going to get through here. Now, our first round is 4 exercises, and we're going to use this first block to ramp up our effort. So the first time through these 4 exercises, they're going to be about a 6 out of 10 on your effort scale, right? If a 10 out of 10 is as hard as you can go, as fast, as strong, we're going to take it down to a 6 on this first block. When we get to that second time, we'll make it a little bit tougher. Third time, a little bit tougher, and that'll get us ready for our second and third block that we're going to do. So find that light band. Our first exercise is going to be a squat to press using the band. So I'm going to step on the band, making sure I've got even tension on either side. Then I'm going to rack the band up right on my shoulders. From here, I'm going to sit back into my squat, and I'm going to drive my hands up overhead into a press. And I'm going to reset between each rep. So here we go. Rack the band up, feet shoulder width apart. Let's sit into that squat, and then press it up, back down. Sit in that squat, press it up, back down. Squat, up, back down. Squat, press, back down. As you press overhead, try to get those elbows as straight as you can by reaching for the ceiling. Okay, don't think about straightening the elbow so much. Think about getting your hands as high as they'll go. The reach of your hand will help to drive the elbow straight versus just thinking about straightening the elbow. Sometimes if we reach for it, we get there a little bit easier. Last 3, 2, 1. So that band will come off for right now. Grab your straps, take them to fully lengthened. We're going to do what's called a TRX front squat. So to get that ready, I got to take my straps underneath my arm. So my straps are physically underneath my armpit. I'm going to take my feet back towards the anchor point. From here, bend your knees, push your butt back, squeeze, drive those hips forward. Here we go. Sink those hips back, squeeze the glutes, drive forward. Sink those hips back, squeeze glutes, drive forward. Sink back, squeeze, drive it up. Sink back, squeeze, drive it up. Every time I push forward, I'm squeezing my glutes and legs. When I come back, I'm making sure that I'm holding my upper body steady. I'm not dropping and collapsing here. No, I'm keeping my chest up, shoulder blades back. My upper body's maintaining stability. My lower body's maintaining mobility. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, take the straps out from underneath. We're going to stay right here, though, for a TRX chest press. So hands are straight out in front of my chest, squeezing my glutes. I'm going to drop my chest down, and then I'm going to drive myself away. Last 3, 2, 1, or 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and start. Open it up, drive it away. Only thing that we're doing here is where I'm moving plank. Your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles should all be in one straight line. And we should be holding that strong plank as we're adding that push to this. Got about 10 seconds left. You notice that I'm inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, straps coming down. Now, for the second or last exercise, you need your band anchored somewhere. So I have an X mount right here that I've actually anchored my band to. So if you need to pause the video, pause it. Find something to anchor it to. You want it to be somewhere between your hip and your knee height. All right? So we're going to anchor the band. Once I've got the band anchored to something, it could be a kettlebell, a post, something outside, we're going to step through the band with our right leg. So my right leg is through, and you want that band to be right up by your butt cheek. Once you're there, step that right leg back. We're going to do split squats. The band's going to pull our leg forward to help keep us nice and engaged. So here we go. Arms out. Step this way. Back knee drops. Squeeze the glutes up. Back knee drops. Squeeze that glute up. Back knee drop. Squeeze it back to the top. down, come up. We're only going to do half on each side here. So we got 5 seconds left. We're going to switch sides in 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward, come out of it with the right leg, step in with the left leg, pull that band right above or right below that booty cheek, step it back, and let's go again. Drop the back knee down, back up. Back leg goes down, boom, we're back up. Back leg down. We're managing that pull forward. The band's trying to pull us forward, right? But we're keeping our core tight. We're making sure that we're not arching back. We're staying nice and upright. We're chasing that plank. We're only for 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, good thing. 2 more tries on that one. So if that was, we're going to go back to it. But let's grab that band again. We're back to that squat to press. Now this time, I want you to pause the top with me for a 2-second count, all right? So here we go. Band racked across the chest. Squat, hold, hold, hold. Back down. Squat, hold, hold, hold. Back down. Squat, press, hold, hold, hold. Down. Squat, press, hold, 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 down, squat, press. As you press overhead, you're still reaching for that ceiling, down, squat, press. You're trying to touch the sky, touch the clouds, touch the lights above, down, squat, press. We're going to hold, 3, 2, 1, and down and down. All right, we're back to that suspension trainer for those front squats. So remember the front squat, we got to take the straps underneath our armpits. We're leaning forward into the handles, acting like a harness here. Step those feet back, squat back, squeeze the glutes, pop forward. Let's get a little fancy on this one and add a twist at the bottom. So squat with me, twist to the right, untwist, coming up. Squat, twist left, in, up. Squat, right, in, up. Squat, left, in, up. Can you add the little tempo? Getting a little bit quicker. Now again, we use that band to kind of set the standard, right? That band was providing tension and stability for us. Now we're creating that by going a little bit quicker, not by going a little bit quicker, but we're challenging it by going a little quicker. Last 3, 2, 1, woo, rest. All right. We're back to that chest press. Now we're going upper body. Hands out in front of the chest, 1 or 2 feet back, right? Last time we just focused on form, so your form is still important. This time I want to focus on a little bit of an instability principle. So bring your feet together. Drive your left knee up. Let's drop it down. We got half the time with this left knee up. I want to see you move at a constant tempo. So you're constantly moving up and back down. If you want to slow that down, you can slow it down. If you want to keep it with me, keep it with me. 3, 2, 1, switch feet, back to work. Again, can you keep pace with me? If you need to go a little slower, that's okay. Any slower though, I'd rather you step forward and then work at a slightly less steep angle to maintain that speed. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, straps down. We're on the 4th exercise, which is that band split squat. So again, make sure it's anchored somewhere. Take a step through the band, put it right underneath the booty cheek on the right. Step the right leg back. 20 seconds on each side. 3, 2, 1. Down, down, back up, down, back up. Again, the band's pulling me forward. I'm not leaning back. I'm not letting the band pull me forward. I have to maintain strong, stable plank. Last 3, 2, 1. Walk in, switch the feet out. Take the right out, step the left in, put it right below the left cheek. Left leg back. 3, 2, 1. We're going again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, managing that. If you need to grab the hips, grab them. Make sure your hips are arching. Make sure your lower back isn't arching. Should be sliding down, straight up. We're like an elevator, right? Elevators go down, they come back up. We're not like an escalator coming back to front. Last 3, 2, 1. All right. We got one more round here, okay? We're going to pick up the pace a little bit more. Remember when I said the first time through 6 out of 10? Well, this should be at least a 7 out of 10. Again, 10 out of 10 would be as hard as you can work. We should be at about a 7 out of 10. Let's rack up that band. We're going to go fast for 3 reps. hold for 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Down. 1, 2. We're going to hold this last one. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. 3 more. 1, 2. Up and hold. 3. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Again. Down. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. 2 more. Down. 1, 2. Hold. 3, 2. 1 more. Down. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And reset. All right. Band off. We're back to the TRX front squat. Again, we're facing away from the anchor point. Straps are underneath our arms. Now, again, reminder, we added that twist last time. This time, can you add a jump? Watch me first. Hinge back, squat. I'm going to jump forward in my landing. Notice I'm in my plank, and then I jump back. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go to work. Stick that landing. Stick that landing. You should look like you're in a perfect plank at the top. Knees should not be bent when you land. Notice that I'm not jumping forward very much. I'm really just trying to stay light on my feet. Good news is we only got 10 seconds left. You keep it up. Last 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, we're back on the band. Let's go left side first. We've been doing right side first this whole time. Let's go left foot through. Band right below the left booty cheek. Again, left foot's going to go back. I'm going to have to tie my shoe first. All right, you guys, here we go. Left foot's back, right foot's forward. Again, elevators. 3, 2, 1. Down, back up. Down, back up. Again, hands on the hips. Notice what your hip bones are doing. Your hip bone should be parallel to the ground. Back should be flat. 2 more reps. Down, up. 1 more. Down, up. Step it forward. Let's go ahead and switch. Switch legs. Again, right below that cheek. Right leg is back. 3, 2, 1. Down, back up. In. Moving plank. Moving straight down like an elevator. And then we're taking it to the top floor. Down to the basement. Up to the penthouse. Down to the basement. Up to the penthouse. All right, we're not going through a mall. We're not going from lower level to second level to food court. We're staying fancy places. Last 3, 2, 1. Woo, relax. Now, I just realized, what did I forget? I forgot the chest press. It's okay. We'll go right back to it. Grab your suspension trainer. Face away from the anchor point. Woo! Let's see if we can work a little bit quicker at a little bit steeper angle. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drop, up, drop, up, drop, up. Woo! Good thing you guys caught me on that one. We almost got out of doing an extra set. I got so excited on those jump squats or those front squats with hops. I almost skipped this one. But you guys, I got it. Let's keep it going. Again, moving that tempo. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And break. All right, you guys, let's take this strap right here to mid-length. Okay, mid-length. So, how this second round is going to work is we have 4 sets, 3 exercises. Okay, we got a cardio set to begin. Then we've got a little bit more of a challenging strength set that will turn into cardio as we go along. And then we'll end with a little drill where we're using that band to challenge our core and our heart rate. So the first thing we're going to do, nice and easy, squat jacks. Okay, squat jacks here. So squat jacks on the TRX look like this. My feet start together. My feet are going to jump jack. Going apart, back in, apart, back in. All right, we got 30 seconds on this set. Then we got a 45-second set. We're going to put your foot in the suspension trainer for some lunges. After we do that twice, we're going to go over to the band for a 30-second set, and then we'll take a break. All right, so here comes your squat jacks for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Round 2 is starting. You are working at least a 7 out of 10, if not 7.5 already. Woo! Nice and light on my feet here. Using the TRX to help keep my chest up, my shoulders back. Last 5 seconds. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we got to get our foot inside that suspension trainer. So adjust your straps to mid-calf. Let's get your right foot in. Your left foot's your working foot. Right foot in. Left foot's the working foot. Now, I want you to stack your hands out in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Drive your right knee down. Push into that left foot to come up. Drive that right knee down. Push into that left foot to come up. And again, we're like elevators. Straight down, straight back up. Back knee drops down. Push into that left foot to come straight back up. Again, I'm stacking my hands and pushing into them. That creates a stable spine, which helps to give me a little bit more mobility, or excuse me, a little bit more stability. Back knee drops down. And we come straight back up. Back knee drops down. We come straight back up. Last 3, 2, 1. Guess what? We're just switching over. We're just switching over. So now that right foot's on the ground. That left foot is in the suspension trainer. Okay, again, elevator. I'm going to drive my left knee down, lower myself, pushing into my right leg to come back up. Here we go. Down, straight back up. A little too far away from the anchor point there. Down, straight back up. Now, I just said I'm a little too far away from the anchor point. How do we know that? Okay, the easiest way to tell is if when you go down and it feels like the suspension trainer is yanking you backwards, probably need to scoot back a little bit. If you go down and it feels like the strap's crowding you, then you probably need to come forward. As you drop down, you should feel like your foot is right underneath your anchor point. Just like if you had both feet in doing a plank, or if you had both heels in doing a hamstring curl. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come over to that band. Now we've got 15 seconds of this on 30 seconds total. We're going to alternate a row. So I'm going to walk back here. I'm going to go 15 seconds of pulling, and then I'm going to switch hands, do the other side, all right? So right hand first, plank position. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 10 reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We just switch hands. Left hand grabs, right hand planks. I'm going to make sure my hips are square. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Drop that. We're back over to our suspension trainer mid-length. So let's get your strap to mid-length. We're back to the top. The top is our cardio movement. Now we did squat jacks last time. Let's up the ante and do squat jumps this time. So instead of those feet coming in the middle, we'll just leave the ground, popping all the way up. All right. If you need to stay with squat jacks for your knees or ankles, something like that, totally fine. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Squat jumps. Find that breathing pace. Again, pushing through the ground, using the straps to keep that chest nice and tall. Woo! If you need to switch to squat jacks, do so. We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and break. All right, find that extra light band or your smallest band. Let's get your right foot in again. We're going to add in what I call a band pull apart. So this time, grab the band, pull your arms open, sit into that lunge, back to the top, hands together, pull apart, down, up, hands together, pull apart, down, up, together, apart. As you pull that band apart, you should feel like you're getting a little bit more stability. You should feel like your whole body is way more engaged now that you're squeezing that upper back. Woo! 10 seconds. So I'm just checking myself out in the mirror, making sure I look good, right? Because I feel like I'm doing it right, and it looks like I'm doing it right. So that's what right looks like and feels like for me. Go ahead and switch. Woo! Go ahead and switch. So we're getting that right foot down, Left foot's in the suspension trainer. Same thing. Grab that band. 3, 2, 1. Pull apart. Knee goes down. We come back up. Band together. Apart. Down. Up. Hands together or closer together. Again, as I pull the band apart, I'm using my back to do so. Right? I'm not bending my elbows and rowing. Elbows are straight. Open up. Back. Stand together. Open. Back. Stand together. Open. Back. Stand together. Woo! Shoulders are burning. Couple more seconds. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up and rest. All right. So now we need to get inside this band. We're going to do some lateral hops or some ice skaters. So we're still on our feet here. I've got the band around my right hip. I'm going to jump to the right, control back in. So stick it, back in. Stick it, back in. Stick it, back in. 10 more seconds. Back in. Back in. Back in. One more. Back in. Just switch and face the other way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Back in. Stick it. Back in. Stick it. Back out. Stick it. Last 5 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Break. Coming out of that. Coming out of that. Now, we're halfway there. Halfway there. We're back on our suspension trainer at mid-length. We've done squat jacks. We've done squat jumps. Now, let's do some cycle jumps. That's where we split those feet. But if you like the squat jacks, squat jumps better, feel free to do it, all right? Back to work in 3, 2, 1. Cycle hops. Cycle hops. Again, my suspension trainer is being used to manage form. I'm driving off those legs. Driving off those legs. Last 10 seconds, y'all. Last 10 seconds. Here we go. Last 3, 2, 1, and a rest. All right, so this one's going to be tricky. Grab that band. Let's get your right foot in. Okay. Then, actually, before you get the right foot in, step on the band with your left foot. Okay. Now, get the right foot in. Take the band around your left shoulder. So it's under your left foot, around your left shoulder. Now, as we go down, the band pulls us down. As we come up, the band challenges us. Here we go. Woo! Down and back, back up. Might need to scoot back a little bit, or I did anyway. Back up. All right, this band is providing extra work on the way up. It's trying to pull us down. We have to manage that. As we come up, it's trying to fight us as it gains tension. Again, managing this workload. Last couple seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So guess what? We just flipped now. So now I'm going to step on it with my right foot. Put it over my right shoulder. And I'm going to grab that band. Grab the TRX. Get that around my left foot. And here we go. Same thing on this side. You can stack the hands for extra balance. Down. We're back up. Down. Back up. Again, stacking the hands. Pushing against the palms if need be. At the top of this lunge, you should be driving that foot into the ground, squeezing that glute. That band should not be collapsing you. You shouldn't be struggling. Stand up nice and tall. Pushing it through, y'all. Pushing it through. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to go back to that row that we did in the beginning. Let's manage those hips a little bit better, right? We've done the 2 exercises once each. So can we scoot back a little more? Can I get my hips to stay a little more square? 3, 2, 1. Here come those 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees down, switch hands, right back to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, you guys. One final set. We're back on those straps. You've got squat jacks, squat jumps, and cycle hops. Okay? User's choice. If you want one of those three, go back there. If you want one more step up, TRX tuck jump, where you bring those knees up, up, in between. All right? I like to do 5 in a row and then reset. But if you can put more than 5 in a row together, go for it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. TRX squat jack, squat jump, cycle jump, or tuck jump. That was 5. Reset. Woo. Here we go, you guys. Still got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, man. Okay, left foot in, right foot down. Guess what? This is cardio, right? Conditioning. Turn these into TRX burpees. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Lunge, plant, push up, hop. Woo. Go as fast as you can. Managing, because you know we got the other side. Woo. Last 15 seconds. Where are you at? Are you still with me? Because I'm dying. I feel this one. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2, 1. Break. Doggy. I don't know about you guys, but this round's getting me. Starting to accumulate that fatigue. Feel my heart rate pumping. All right, we got one more set of these burpees, though. Here we go. Let's get that left foot in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 1. Let's go over a little bit. That's 2. Now as we're hitting these burpees, are we still hitting that lunge? All right. So I'm getting fatigued. I can feel me cheating. Just bending over. You got 20 seconds. Can you maintain the standard of that movement? Sometimes checking in the mirror helps. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One set left. We're going to step inside those straps. Inside that band. Right, we've got that lateral hop. Okay, if the lateral doesn't work, you can just jump forward. All right, 3, 2, 1. Stick. Back in. Stick it. Back in. Stick it. Back in. Stick it. Back in. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Here we go. Other side and go. 1, 2. Stick it. 3. Stick it. 4. Let's go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. And 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Minute break. Catch your breath. Grab a little towel. A little water break maybe. Man. That set felt tough. Hopefully it felt good. All right, so we're going to get ready here for your third and final round. Okay, this is AMRAP style. 4 minutes. 4 minutes on the clock. Straps are going to be at mid-length. 3 exercises. We're going to go back inside this band here. We're going to do a broad jump with the band around our hips to help that pullback. So we're going to have to fight that pullback. Then we're going to shuffle back. So that'll look like this. Feet are in, just around that waist. Okay, I'm going to walk out till I have some tension. Hinge, jump, walk back. Hinge, jump, walk back. All right, you got 6, 5 plus 1. Then you grab your band, put it around your back, grab both handles, or grab them like they have handles. You're on your back for push-ups. You've got 8, down, up, so 8, okay? After that, final movement, TRX power pull. Elbows pulled in tight, one arm up, down, up. 5 on each side for a total of 10. So 6, 8, 10. Ready? 6 forward broad jumps with that band in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 6 of these, and then 8 push-ups with the band around your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then band around the back. Got those push-ups. If your band is too thick, then you're just going to do push-ups without it. Okay, really nothing else you can do. Hopefully you got some options on those bands. Get hands around. 8 reps. And 8. And then you got 5 power pulls each side for a total of 10. 1. Let's make sure you chase that plank on the way down. Don't let those hips sag. 3, 4, 5. Switch right over. 1. As soon as you're done with those power pulls, hopefully you go right back to that band. Woo! Still got 6. If you want to take reps off, start cutting reps from this set right here. 1, 2, 'Oh, I can't even get out of that. Back down with that chest press. When you get back to that power pull, maybe start with the other arm. Maybe start with that other arm. Biggest thing here is that plank. You guys, the thing that breaks first is the plank. We start just throwing our arm around. We start letting the hips sag on the push-ups. We don't reset our plank for that broad jump. That's 5. All right, so make sure that as we're pushing the tempo, we're letting form dictate our intensity, right? We shouldn't just be going as fast as we can. We've got 1 minute left, by the way. Can we maintain our strong plank? Abs tight, hinge, throw. Abs tight, hinge, 3. Abs tight, hinge, 4. Abs tight, hinge, 5. Abs tight, 6. So we get set back up for those push-ups. Again, maybe you got to go to your knees, right? Nobody said you couldn't do banded push-ups from those knees if need be. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. I'm just going to do some rows to finish, but finish it out, you guys. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, grab yourself a quick drink of water. Okay, we'll save any other beverages for later. Grab some of that water, whatever sports drink you got. Way to push it today, you guys. Hopefully you're just as sweaty and out of breath as I am. Maybe you're a little less sweaty and out of breath. You've been doing all my workouts, maybe doubling it up. Who knows? Only you do. But hopefully you had a good workout and you pushed yourself today. Hopefully you've got a little sip of water in there. Let's go ahead and change it over to a cool down, or what we call our reload. So grab your straps. Let's walk back to face the anchor point. We're going to start in that little low back stretch. So hands are straight out in front of my chest. Feet are outside, shoulder width apart. Hinge back at those hips. Head tucks right between the elbows. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more. 1 more. Stay where you are. Bend your knees. Drop your butt. Maybe walk your feet 1 step each in towards that anchor point. So we call this the hip scrub position. We're just going to do that. We're going to scrub the inside of the hip. How, you ask? Well, you're just going to simply drop one knee off to the side, pull it in, drop the other leg, pull it in. 1 leg over, in, other leg over, back in. 2 more times. 1, and 2, and 2. Excellent. Now, give me a couple of stomps here. And then just go ahead and stand it up. Excellent. Take your feet nice and wide for a wide stance hip hinge now. You're going to press your hands into the handles. Push your butt to the end of the window. Reach your fingertips forward. Head goes right between the elbows. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. 1 more breath in. And then just round that spine all the way up to you're standing up straight. And rest. Let's face away from the anchor point for a chest stretch. I'm just going to reach out to your sides, opening that chest up nice and wide. Take a breath in. Raise your arms up. Take a breath out. Arms come down. Breathe in up. Exhale down. In and up. Exhale down. Excellent. Now, hands are out in front of your chest. Big forward lunge step. Reach your right arm behind you. Reach your right leg forward as you step, and then drop your left knee to the ground. You're in a kneeling hip flexor stretch. We're stretching your left hip flexor. So tuck your tail. Squeeze your butt. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Right arm up, right knee down, left foot forward, left arm back. Looking over the left shoulder, you're stretching your right hip flexor. Squeeze your right glute. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Last breath in and exhale, coming on up. Go ahead and drop those straps. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all done. Excellent, excellent work. Now, if you haven't used your strength bands in a while, or if you've never done some of the moves we did today, you're going to feel a big difference, especially that split squat that we did where that band was pulling you forward or tractioning the leg. That's going to open up that hip flexor here. If you've never added any of those loads like we did when we put your feet in, these quads right here are going to feel it, okay? Stretch them out, open them up. That hip flexor stretch we did at the end there is perfect for that. Shoulders are going to feel it too, especially with those band overhead presses and that band chest press. So again, opening up that chest we did at the end is going to help. Thank you so much for joining for this workout today. Check back in for more TRX on-demand workouts from myself and the other great coaches, and we'll see you guys next time.